friends and strangers, welcome to the Christmas special. I love Christmas. In case you couldn't tell, it's my favourite time of year, but I'm pretty sure we all know that one person who's a bit of a Grinch when it comes to Christmas. Hey, it's December 1st, you know what that means? Christmas!
Oh, here we go again, another Christmas. I hate it, with all its fun and merriment.
I'm sorry, we can't be friends anymore. I'm sorry, but you either like Christmas or you get the hell out of here. I'm going to tell you the story of when I discovered that Santa wasn't real. If you haven't discovered that Santa isn't real yet, then I'm terribly sorry. When I was younger, it was impossible to get me to sleep on Christmas Eve. My parents must have stayed up until 4 in the morning every single year because I refused to go to bed. I just wanted to meet Santa! And every year, eventually, I would fall asleep and wake up the next day to discover that the pile of presents had been magically left at the end of my bed. But then one year, I was successful. I managed to stay awake, and I heard someone coming up the stairs in the middle of the night, and I thought to myself, this is it! This is the moment when I'm finally going to see Santa! And that was when my dad walked in wearing nothing but a pair of blue Y-fronts and dumped a pile of presents at the end of my bed. Childhood ruined. Let's just say the next morning was very interesting. Dad, does Santa wear blue underwear? Do you guys have any funny stories about the times when you discovered that Santa wasn't real? Leave them down in the comments below. And now it's time for the Christmas Q&A. Question number 1. Have you ever considered YouTube as a career? Yes and no. I mean, obviously it would be great if I was like PewDiePie and had millions of subscribers, but let's be realistic, the odds of that ever happening to me are this big. That being said, there is this company that I want to work for once I've finished with my degree at university, which deals with viral videos and advertising. It sounds like my dream job, just hire me already. Question number 2, what has been the most memorable moment for you this year? I've had a very good year, there's been lots of good moments. At the end of each year, I make a video in which I talk about all of the highlights of that year. You can probably look out for that in a couple of weeks. Question number 3, what 5 people would you like to have on your team in a zombie apocalypse? Chuck Norris, the Incredible Hulk, Batman, Iron Man and Gandalf. Let's go kick some zombie ass! Have you ever thought about giving up YouTube? It has crossed my mind a couple of times, I will admit. I am an extremely busy person, and I have those weeks where I'm just not sure how on earth I'm gonna find time to film and edit a video. Then there are those weeks where I really struggle to come up with anything to film, and then I start to wonder, why the heck am I doing this? But then that week passes, and I find something to film, and I make time to film it, and I have fun in the process, so it's worth it, right? What's your favourite animal? I think it's been well established by now that I am a crazy dog lady. And the last question is, why did you start YouTube and who is your biggest inspiration? I started YouTube because I talked to myself, and it seemed pointless that I was just talking to myself and not really doing anything about it. So I decided to film my crazy ramblings instead. So now when people catch me talking to myself, I can explain to them that I'm just practicing for next week's video, and then they don't judge me as much. Or maybe they judge me a little bit more. I'm not sure. And who is my biggest inspiration? Don't make me choose. There are so many YouTubers that I look up to. People like Toby Turner, PewDiePie, Jenna Marbles, Carrie Hope Fletcher, the Vlog Brothers, Emma Blackery, Des and Nate, Bob's Beauty, Michelle Phan. The list just kind of goes on. Okay guys, that was the Christmas special. Get out my face. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, friends and strangers. Get lots of presents, and I will see you next week. Bye! Can I take this jumper off now because I am roasting like a turkey, and I'm not delicious.